With the arrival of fall, a skating fan's attention turns to the Grand Prix of figure skating. If you're a new fan or an occasional fan who usually tunes in for the Olympics, you may be wondering what this competition is all about. So stay tuned, I'm going to tell you all about it. The Grand Prix is a series of 6 figure skating events which culminates in the Grand Prix final. It's a relatively new series, although some of the individual events like Skate America have been around for a while. The competition as a whole only dates from the mid-90s. The idea was to pull together some of the more well-known individual events into a series that would capture the attention of skating fans and the TV networks. The competitions start in October and end in December with the Grand Prix final, which is held in the same time and location as the Junior Grand Prix final. There are 6 competitions in this series. Currently, these are Skate America, Skate Canada, the Grand Prix de France, the Cup of China, the NHK Trophy, and the Grand Prix of Finland. And yes, I said currently. The Finland event is the latest in a series of competitions to replace Russia's Rostelecom Cup, which was canceled when Russia invaded Ukraine. And the Cup of China has 3 times been replaced by other competitions during the history of the Grand Prix. Skaters are either seeded into the 6 events or they receive an invitation. There are 12 spots available in singles at each Grand Prix event, 8 spots for pairs, and 10 for ice dance. Seeding means that the skater gets spots in the Grand Prix events based on how they ranked at the previous season's World Championships. Single skaters who finish in the top 12 at the World Championships are guaranteed 2 spots in the Grand Prix events. Dance and pairs teams who finished in the top 10 at the World Championships are guaranteed 2 spots. These are called the seeded skaters. Once these skaters have been seeded, the event's hosting federation fills in the extra places with skaters based on their ranking. Everyone who is in the top 24 in the world standings is guaranteed 1 spot. Also, everyone who is in the top 24 season's best total score list is guaranteed 1 spot. Medalists from the Junior World Championships and winners of the Junior Grand Prix final last year, if moving up to the senior field, will be included in the selection process, although spots are not explicitly guaranteed. They must also meet the age requirement, which is skaters must be at least 17 by July 1st of that year. A host country can also place up to 3 of their country's skaters in their event, which is an excellent opportunity for lower ranking skaters as they don't need to meet the more stringent requirements. These are called the host picks. Skaters, except for the host picks, must meet a minimum technical score. There's also the comeback rule. If a skater has placed in the top 6 at World Championships over the past 10 years, but has skipped 1 or more Grand Prix series, maybe because of an injury or for personal reasons, decides to return to the Grand Prix series, they are given 2 spots. This is only allowed once during a skater's career. Skaters can indicate their preferred competitions. They may not get them, but the federations tend to pay attention to their top skaters' wishes. However, skaters in the 1 to 3 and the 4 to 6 groups from Worlds can't meet each other at the Grand Prix events. If a skater who would be seeded retires or chooses not to compete in the Grand Prix, the next ranked skater will be moved up to fill their vacancy. With 6 competitions and 4 disciplines in each competition, there are a lot of skaters who will be participating. I will link to a complete list of the skaters and their competitions in the description below. Each skater gets points assigned to them based on their placement in the event. For example, the skater who comes in first gets 15 points, second place earns 13 points, and third place earns 11 points, all the way down to 0. Once everyone has competed, the points are added up to determine the top 6 skaters in each division. These are the skaters who will go on to the finals. If there are ties, then tiebreakers come into play. So this is the Grand Prix in a quick summary. Over the next 6 weeks, I will be talking about the individual competitions, their history, and the skaters assigned to them. I will also be attending Skate Canada in person, and I plan to do some shorts while I'm there, so you can see what it's like to attend an event. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of these. See you soon.